Hi friends, today I'm very happy to interview Dr. Khushbu. Dr. Khushbu Seth belongs to the field of psychology. She runs her own mental wellness center in Mumbai where she works with the underprivileged. She runs a website named Orange Phoenix, a platform where she helps people with mental illnesses. The website was created with the intent to be a platform to help people, as Dr. Khushbu believe in reaching out to people who feel alone. Her regular diary writing and write-ups that were published in newspaper inspired her to write a collection of stories. The author has largely been inspired by her mother, who has been her constant source of encouragement. So I welcome Dr. Khushbu again. Uh, Hi, Khushbu. I'm very happy to have you here.
Thank you.
So, can we get started?
Sure. Sure.
Okay, so here, tell me, Khushbu, you're from a business family
Hmm.
background, but what interested you to choose psychology over MBA?
Well, as a child, as children, we all know about science, math, various subjects. And though the uh, brain looks alike, it's a tissue that's present in everyone's body, an unrepairable one. So if the damage is done, it's done. You can't repair it. In most cases. So I used to wonder if the brain is the same, functioning is the same, then why is the mind so different? Why everybody's mind is different? Why everybody's way of thinking is different? What triggers this kind of behavior? So firstly, I'll clear that up. So yeah, I was very curious.
Okay.
I was very I had a lot of questions, and my teachers will vouch for that. All my teachers will say that I was very curious. A lot of questions to ask, and I was never satisfied with the answers. So,
Okay.
so I went on my own quest to
Mhm.
search my answers. So that's how I landed up in psychology, neuroclinical psychology, in fact, a very less known field.
Yeah.
And yeah, because people know about clinical psychologists, applied
Yes. Yes.
psychologists, counseling psychologists. Neuroclinical is a little bit. It's a very nice field. I'd encourage more youth to join. And doing this, then it occurred to me like why. And let me tell you one thing: psychologists or psychiatrists or therapists do not study abnormal behavior. No, we study normal behavior to know what's abnormal. Just like any other doctor who would study a healthy body to know what's an unhealthy body, the
Mm.
same way we also study healthy behavior, healthy normal behavior to know what's abnormal. So that's
Okay.
how we do.
Okay. Because
That's
even I have heard that, oh, the psychologists have studied only sick, so they talk only about the sick people, and it is not applied for everyone. I have also heard it as well. So
yeah,
thanks for clarifying that.
yeah. I felt that because when I also took up psychology as just a student in the beginning, a curious student, I was the kind who do my homework, you know.
Hmm, hmm,
So
hmm.
I had read a lot about psychology. I even went to the tone of going to a psychology section in a book store, and I just asked for a book on psychology, and they did not have much of a psychology section. And I was pretty young to ask also. So they were like, no, I have this, I have that. So it was a shame that psychology, yeah, it started in the 19th century after the French Revolution and things like that. And psychology as a science came into existence pretty late. But
Hmm.
science and history that psychology has is very rich and really, really traces back to an era where people didn't even know what a psychological disorder was. So that's how psychology is, and I went through the depth of it to enter into it again.
Just for my curiosity, where have you done your doctorate from in the neuropsychology, neuroclinical psychology?
Well, this is the course of Harvard, okay, and it's coming now to India too, okay. And what I would tell many youngsters would be, don't drop out of psychology just after 12th.
Hmm.
You know, I've seen, and I have done this myself. Many people, I've seen this for myself. I have a place where we do this free counseling, career counseling, and things like that. And after the 12th, somehow children lose focus.
Hmm.
Some children, especially my colleagues, okay, they dropped out because they started analyzing real life situations.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And they were told by their family members or peers, or I don't know, in whatever
Mm-hmm.
relationship they were, that you're analyzing us.
Hmm.
We are mere subjects to you.
Oh my God.
So yeah, and so people dropped out thinking that they are going crazy, treating the crazy. And this is a very stereotype belief that only crazy people go to psychologists. No, no, it's not like
Yes.
that. I don't have people climbing on walls.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're pretty normal. They're just a little bit trouble,
Mm-hmm.
and they just have a little trouble figuring what they are doing,
Mm-hmm.
and asking for help is your half battle won, because you realize there's a problem and you realize that you need help. So you won your half battle when you first decide to have that help, or go to someone who could help you. So please do not stereotype, do not stigmatize the individual who asks for help. And to my community out there, please do not make somebody's illness a record, a statement or a story for your own your own help. I mean, some people, they will tout and shout and say, oh, I had a patient like this. Please don't do that without the personal
Yes.
consent of your patient. We go by a strictly private policy. That's the reason we are in this profession, to help, not to help ourselves, but to help others. So yeah, I'd really request everyone in this field, or in the paro fields also,
Yes.
without the permission of your patient, don't go public. If your patient is fine with it, yes, go ahead, help people. And when you help, and that person is okay with you sharing stuff, then go ahead, say the story. But
Yes.
don't make yourself look like God, or like someone who's might, in a very authoritative position. No, we all, and believe me, I, out of personal experience, will say, I've been on this side of the chair as well as on the other side of the chair. So I know how it feels both the way.
Yes.
So
And
don't do
as you talk about the chair part, this
Yeah.
reminds me of your
Mm.
illness that you have gone through. So, could you please tell the story of how you
Yeah.
have healed yourself through?
Okay. This is back in 2018.
Mhm.
In the year 2018 January, I had a downfall. I started waking up very tired.
Mhm.
Okay, even 12 hours of sleep was not doing much.
Oh
Then
my
there
God.
came a time, yeah. Then there came a time where I was not sleeping at all. I was suffering insomnia.
Mhm.
Then I had weight gain. I used to weigh 93 kgs then.
Yes.
And this weight gain happened because of my steroids, because I was taking
Mhm.
steroids for my conditions. I would say that's asthma, which I
Mhm.
am a chronic and genetic patient of. And after that, because of that, I was, having the weight gain. I was suffering from PCOD also, due to a little stress. And then I had this weird feeling every morning, every part of the day, where I used to experience extreme pain
Mhm.
from my head to toe. And it literally was head to toe. So much so that I had to pull my lip and put the toothbrush in, because I had no sensation, no feeling,
Oh,
and then
okay.
too much of pain to even understand where my lip was. So we did various tests were run on me, and it's very difficult to detect fibromyalgia in the initial stages. So by the time we detected it, I was in the worst condition one can be. And there was a time where even to sit from a chair and to get up from a chair, I needed help. And my RA, I remember her telling me that if this is going to be the case, you're going to be bound to the wheelchair, and your condition is getting bad, and you got to get a grip on it. And medicines were not helping. And since pregabalin medication is neurotic kind, so it was like I was dealing with insomnia and clinical depression, as well as with fibromyalgia, as well as asthma. So,
Oh my
everything
God.
aggregating together. Yeah.
Both
Then
physical and mental, both issues
I had
aggregate.
reconstructive surgeries also over me done much earlier. And, surgery after surgery, and, all this pain, slip disc happened.
Oh
So
gosh.
I was pretty in a bad shape. And with all this came irregular heartbeat. I suffer from irregular heartbeat. I have my heart beats very fast. In normal resting range, it's somewhere 66 to 82. Mine is always at 107, 110.
Oh
So,
my
then,
God.
yeah, so then I developed that also. So, yeah, it's been one kind of a journey.
Mhm.
And yeah, I know what it is to be a patient. I know what it is to be in that pain, and for people not to understand what your pain is, and for people to say, "Oh my God, she's so young and she can easily brush it off. Just dust her shoes and get up." No, it's not that easy. And I don't sympathize with anybody. I empathize with them, because don't feel sorry for yourself. Feel strong enough to get up and take that chance, take that opportunity, because you won't get it again. And on one such day in the afternoon, I was lying on my bed and I really had trouble getting up, going to the loo because my mom wasn't around. And I looked at myself and I was passing in my room and was, walking from one end to the other. And when I seen myself in the mirror, and I couldn't recognize that person who was standing across me, because that was never me. So I was like, no, I need to take a grip of my life, no matter what the doctors say, no matter what science says. I know for a matter of fact, because my pa, always says any illness, be it physical or anything, is here, right up here. If you heal this, if you are strong here, you can conquer the world. And he's right. He is right, because it comes out of experience to him. So my pa always says, just get it out from here. And I did that. I got it out. I conquered my fear here, and I started my journey in
Mhm.
October 2018.
Okay.
And
So, Khushbu, 1 second. Sorry to interrupt you. Is it true that doctors told you that you will be never be able to walk again? Is it true?
I was told that. I was told that.
How how could you
And
manage that?
well, initially I didn't take it well,
Yeah.
like any normal person would. I never took it that well. Okay, I was very bitter about it. I was very upset about it. At times, I had my bouts of anger,
Mm-hmm.
and I used to vent it out only on my mom, because she was very close to me and she's been there always. I've been a child who's very close to parents. Okay, I'm so my mom, my best friend, I was very comfortable, I guess. So I would remove all my frustration and vent out all my anger around her only. And it was very tough. It was a big blow,
Okay.
from a person who had studied in a residential school to colleging out to things like that, roaming around the world. I mean, around out, being out mostly. My mom never instilled fears in me. She is very scared of water and traveling alone and whatever you say,
Mm-hmm.
dark, you know. But she never let that fear get into me. She
Hmm.
always thought me to be very fearless. So she pushed me to travel. She pushed me to swim after being an athlete also. Yeah.
Gosh.
And she made me conquer every fear that I had. So,
Excellent. That's
yeah.
very, very, very inspiring, Khushbu. So,
Mm.
Khushbu, if you don't mind, I want our audience to see before and after your transformation. Can I share that with
Yes,
you?
yes, you can absolutely
Okay.
share that.
So,
So,
friends, let's see how Khushbu has transformed before and after. Just to have a glimpse, I want everyone to watch this. Oh. So that's Khushbu. You can you can't even believe it. How many kgs you were there, and after
Well,
losing?
in September 2018, I was 93 kgs,
Hmm.
and by the time I reached March 2019
Hmm.
end,
Hmm.
I was almost 50 kgs. So yeah, my journey has been around 8 months,
Hmm. Oh,
and
oh,
really,
within 8 months, you have lost this much.
yes, yes, I
What
lost weight in 8
could you
months.
please tell the secret that?
Oh, well, it's not a secret. It's a well-known fact. If you cut out sugar,
Mhm.
okay, which is not really good for you after a certain age. So yeah, don't have unhealthy form of sugar.
Oh.
Natural sugars from fruits and all is fine, but we binge a lot, and especially people who have mental disorders. I've seen this for myself because I've been on that journey. We fill ourselves to that kind of level with unwanted sugar craving, and we feel full. No, but then that's just temporary relief. It's not good in the long run because that's just a downward spiral.
Hmm.
So I cut out sugar in every form, whether bread, whether cake, whether rice, whether fruit,
Okay.
in every possible way. And yes, those have been I won't say the most easy months. They went not like this, but they went like this.
Yes.
It was
And also, Khushbu, I want to reveal your one of the secrets to our audience that friends, lot of people are worried about makeup and applying so many chemicals to look good. You might be surprised that the pics which you are seeing is without makeup, and the I said, Kushbu, are you sure that you're away from makeup and all that chemicals things? She said, yes, it's all about internal happiness that brought the change, the internal healing that brought the change, not any external aspect. So, what's your message for someone like who's like so much worried about how I look and all that?
well, I have seen a certain upgrowth in image consultants now a lot. People who teach you how to dress the way, how to look the way. And yes, yes, it's very true that when you look at the person in the first 2 seconds, when you look at a person, you judge, you start judging or you start making an analysis about a person
Hmm.
and you're not bothered about the inner beauty. Yes, I agree to that. I really agree to that, and I know that for a reason.
Mhm.
But I have always been a no cosmetic person because my mom is like that. She's a cosmetic person, and so you learn from your environment, from people around you. So yeah, I quite never knew what is makeup. I still don't know. I cannot even put eye kajal because I can't do that to myself. I find it a little funny. But
Okay.
yeah, this transformation of skin color, I was suffering pigmentation because of high sugar levels because I was
Mhm.
eating a lot of sweets to, somehow cut the stress away. It really didn't help. But once I cut out sugar in every form, my complexion came back.
Wow.
And looking at myself heal and dropping the kgs, I'm a person who has healed people and let people overcome phobias of childhood. But I had developed a phobia of standing on the weighing machine. I just
Okay.
didn't want to stand on the weighing machine. And it's my team of doctors, Dr. Raman Goyal and Dr. Madhu Goyal especially, who got that out of me, who helped me overcome that fear, who told me at my worst that I was beautiful.
Mhm.
And that's how I started gaining confidence. And, it came back. It came back slowly, slowly. Then from that chair, I came back to my chair.
This, so you remind me of this quote: "Healthy mind, healthy body.
Yeah.
Beautiful mind, beautiful body."
It may be a very old one, but you see, there's a reason why that thing was said, and I must say it is one of the best quotes I know. And I'm a person who is a bookworm. I love reading, but I still don't quote from books. I quote
Mm.
from my life. And let me tell you this, once you see the change happening in you, automatically things around change. The way you look at things and people changes. And you know, when I was a little unhealthy, and if I would see some girl wearing a nice dress or something, and I would be like, oh, even if I was that thin, I would never wear something like that. But that was out of um, jealousy,
Mhm.
and out of that intention that, oh, I can't wear it, so someone who wears it is crazy. So yes, this is out of my own experience. When
Yes, not from the books or elsewhere picked.
yeah,
You're telling me.
yeah. So when you know, people have this, and it's human because we all have flaws. Come on. So yes, I was like that at a point in time. Now, my dad used to go shopping in the 12 and 13-year-old section, and I did, and earlier I used to, when he would tell a store person, oh, I'm searching for 12-year-old section, I would be very embarrassed. Now I've overcome that, and I tell my pa, I was like, it makes you also look young that you're a
Yes.
13-year-old girl. Oh, clever. So yeah, you know, you have to just change your perception,
Yes.
and I'm sure rest everything will change the way
Excellent.
you want it to be. So yeah, so don't give up on yourself.
Yes. So,
Don't give up on yourself.
Khushbu, what's your advice to people who want to heal themselves from various health issues and who are going through challenges? Because you have lived it.
Yes, I've lived the physical pain as well as the mental pain. So yes, my advice would come from my own pain
Mhm.
and how I've overcome it. Without the help of my doctors and my parents, I would not be at this place, and my friends, of course. But what I'd say is, when you need help,
Mhm.
approach the right person. Don't go to these godmens, and you know, I know this for a matter. People go to somebody who's a self-proclaimed saint, and you know, they go there, they pray there, they give thousands of rupees of donation and waste time and energy. Don't do that. If you need help, mental health, go to a therapist, go to a doctor who is specializing in his field. There's a reason why we are here. We are here to help you. So approach the right channel, go to the right doctors,
Mhm.
seek help, because seeking help does not make you weak, it makes you stronger. Believe me, because I've done that.
Mhm.
See, I myself come from a field where I'm supposed to heal myself. People say that. No, we all need help. We
Mhm.
all continuously need help and need to help. So my only thing is, accept yourself with all your flaws, embrace that part of yourself, because you are you and no one's like you. So, and no one's lived the life that you've lived, the pain that you've lived. So be proud of those scars, because they show your journey. They show that you won your battle, that you've been through something that you initially thought you wouldn't be able to go through. But you went through it, you stuck it out there, and today you are where you are. So don't give up on yourself. Never give up on yourself. Because if you give up on yourself, no medication, no doctor, no therapist, nobody can help. So don't give up on yourself. I won't say, oh, be positive or be very strong. No, that's
Yes.
very easily said than done. All
Yes.
I'll say is, don't give up on yourself. Embrace your broken self. Just embrace it, give it a tight hug, and say, I'm proud of what it is, because I've broken down because of my journey, and I'll build myself back up
Mhm.
because of the journey I'm about to make with the help of the right people.
So yeah, thanks for the wonderful advice, Khushbu. But see here, um, most of us we keep reading that 80% of the health issues that we incur are psychosomatic and all that. But
Mm.
do you see that if seeking help of a therapist is helpful in improving health?
Yes, yes, 100% yes.
Okay.
Um, I would not say that don't go to a counselor. No,
Mhm.
go to a counselor.
Mhm.
Get yourself checked there first.
Okay.
he or she knows that this matter is not in my hand, they will refer you to a psychiatrist or a psychologist or therefore and then on. But go ask for help, and you can always reach out to social organizations who help people. I'm one of them. So you can always come and get help from us also for free. Don't worry. We have those services for the ones who are marginally poor. And go and ask for help, because you cannot do this on your own. You cannot. You need help, like I needed. It took me quite a lot of time to understand that I needed help, but I did need help. And when I acknowledged that I need help, I was able to get over it.
Nice. Thank you.
Yeah, there was a time that I didn't acknowledge that I needed help because I was just self-analyzing and doing things myself. But the day I decided to get help from a counselor, okay, I started out with a counselor, and my journey was just getting better and picking up. When I was given one night, I started sweating in my bed, and it was very cold because in January it's cold. And I just wondered why this pain suddenly, and I just popped a painkiller, and the pain went off. It subsided. Only again to come back in April, again the pain, but this time the pain was sharper. And when I went for sonography, I was told that my left ovary has issues, has a big cyst. And when I went to the gynac, and a wonderful doctor in her field, she told me that the cyst is big and we can't do a laparoscopy, we'll have to do an open surgery. And she told she'll save the ovary. But by the time I was out on the OT table, my the condition had escalated and I had to lose my left ovary. So you see, um, but I didn't give up. And only after surgery, I was told that they couldn't save my left ovary. So see, ups and downs come. They come to the best of us. I was just overcoming and becoming, like I thought, now my war is done, my battle is over, I've overcome everything. And life throws a curveball. So these are the curveballs, that make you realize that they make you realize that it's not over. There's still something more coming, much more challenging maybe, or a little less challenging, but that's just to show you that you're human. You can fall, you can rise, okay? And my mom always says one thing, that there's no battle that can't be fought. She doesn't talk about winning and losing. No, she doesn't. She helps me set realistic goals, achievable goals, so that I don't break down if I can't achieve them. So yeah, she's very realistic and very what do you say, very practical in life.
Mhm.
And so is my father. My pa is also a very practical man. So he says, but he has his emotional soft side also. In fact, very soft. So yeah, I have wonderful parents, and I guess they help me go. And I know we all are facing a very big crisis, COVID-19, right now.
Exactly.
People are scared of the financial future. Okay,
Career,
career,
business. Oh my God.
yeah, career, business. They are being professionals are being laid off, and things like
Students.
that. Yeah, yeah. It's bad. I'm not saying it's something we'll get over. Yes, we will get over eventually. Yes, but it'll take time. But all I'd say is, by you getting anxious, by you getting worried, it's not going to change the situation. Okay,
Yes.
and you
Yes.
to get anxious and worried is human. I know that. But what we all can do is help each other during this phase. If you know somebody who has done, say, a horticulture thing, and you know someone who wants to hire somebody in that field, help the opposite person. That person may have not come to you for help. That person may have not asked you to help him or her, but you can surprise them by saying, "I referred you here. I'm in talk, and I hope they will take you in." So I'm not guaranteeing you help, but I'm trying my way. So
mm,
we all can do this. We all can help each other, refer each other, don't tear each other down. That's all that I've always said in any interview, in any of my, even in my book. I have always mentioned one thing: you can't make something, don't break something. That's something my mother says. If you can't do bad, don't do good, just be neutral.
yes.
So, yeah, I'll say this: if you are in a place where you can help, please
Mhm.
go ahead and help. Don't hesitate. You never know help is coming your way too. So what you throw into the universe is
Mm,
coming back.
yes.
So throw something good. Throw something that you are ready for.
So, Khushbu, like, the current pandemic, we see people anxious, fearful, worried. So, how someone can overcome their mental blockages right now and achieve their goals in
See,
this situation or
first and
any
foremost,
situation?
please set realistic goals. Do not set goals which are unattainable.
Hmm.
Okay, we all are different. I'm not saying you are not capable of wonderful things. No, you are. Everybody, all of us have potential. Okay, but all I'd say is be real.
Hmm.
Set realistic goals. Set goals which you know are achievable. If you say at the age of 40, you want to become 6 inches tall when you're just 4'8" or 4'9", not attainable. We all know that. So just set realistic goals and take it easy, one at a time. Overcome one obstacle at a time. Everything cannot be done in a day's time. My pa always tells me I don't have a fairy stick or a wand that I'll just take it and I'm going to solve all your problems. When I take my problems to him, I may solve people's phobias and problems. But when I have some, I have a doctor in house, my father. No, he doesn't have the degree, but he's my therapist,
Yes.
and he always tells me everything will come in place, will fall into place one day at a time. I don't have a fairy's wand. So the same thing I also say, we do not have a fairy's wand. We cannot make everything right in the first session. Some person may overcome difficulties and mental blockages in 2 sessions. Some people take 20. But that does not mean that they won't overcome. Just keep patience. And as I told earlier, also accept your flaws and love them, because you are the only person who's going to live with you forever. So please understand that help is available only if you help yourself and others. So yes, we are in a crisis. Yes, things are looking uncertain, but we're all in this together. If we remain together, we can overcome it. No battle can be won alone. We all need help. We need to help each other. So that's how it goes. So I'll not say that the pandemic will be, we have the vaccine, it's on its way, and no, 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 no. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that it's tough. We all know that. So let's accept the reality and set realistic goals and help each other, which is real. You know, humanity coming to the aid of each other is real.
Mm,
So let's do with that at the moment.
yes. Okay, that's good advice, Khushbu, but still, how to overcome limiting beliefs?
Limiting beliefs. Look at the word limiting beliefs. If you want to limit yourself to some belief, if you
Hmm.
are having limiting beliefs concept, why not limit yourself to something positive rather than negative? Why limiting
Perspective?
beliefs? Yes, perspective, half glass empty, half glass full. So, well, my perspective comes a little different. I look at the arm that is, or the hand that is holding the glass. If it holds it for a little while, the pain is less. If you hold it for a long, long time, it's going to hurt you more.
Yes.
So let it go. Like there's a lovely song from a movie character, Frozen. I guess a lot of children are fond of that character. And I'm sure all the mummies and daddies who are going to watch this will know Frozen for sure, because they must have spent huge amount on that doll. So there's a song, Let It Go. It's apt, just let it go. If it's a limiting belief, you can't let it go. So learn to limit yourself in good things.
Hmm.
Change the negative belief into positive. I can't do it. No, I can certainly try doing it. Let's start with that.
Yes,
I can try.
I can try.
And when you try, and you're there in the situation already, then you're like, no, this is not that difficult. Let me go a little ahead, a little more ahead. And then you'll be like, okay, I'm feeling better. It's not that uncertain. It's not that dark. Then you go a little more. So baby steps. Don't jump, because when you jump, you fall. Simple. Unless you take a faith of leap and you're ready for it. So I took baby steps in personal life, and I'd recommend that. Take one step at a time.
And try.
Yeah. And never give up.
Hmm.
Never give up on yourself.
So, Khushbu, tell me about your book.
Well, it's a series
How
of
many things you are into? You are into business, you are into psychology, you are into writing. So please tell me
my
more
mother
about your
is
book.
into her own preschool and things like that. I just help her sometimes. Well, okay. This book is not a complete author book, because I wrote it from a reader's perspective, not from a writer's perspective initially. And they are all the teachings I received from my parents, my godparents, and I just converted them into short stories, because when I come across youngsters or children and ask them, when reading has taken a back seat somewhere. So when I used to ask them, like, why you don't read? I get bored. The story is too long. It's a fat book. It's a hard book. I can't understand the language. It's too
Mhm.
technical. It's too mechanical. It's too methodological. Kinds of words I came across. So when I first thought, when I was approached to give it a thought to write, I just opened up my diary, which I used to maintain over the years. And my mom always encouraged me to read and write. She was the person to push me actually into reading and writing, because I'm the only kid and I don't have siblings, so nobody to play with. And since she was busy with
Yes.
work, obviously, and with my upbringing also. So she kind of seen me take her interest towards reading. And then there was no looking back. She would take me along on a Saturday, Sunday, wherever there was a book fair or anything like that. And she'd buy me books like as if uh, the world was ending tomorrow.
Okay.
By admitting reasons. She never put a stop to me. She never told me, oh, don't buy that. That's not your field. Or don't buy this. This is too technical for you. No, she never did that. Whenever I would come across a difficult word to pronounce or to understand, she'd break it up for me. She'd help me with the meaning. She made me fall
Excellent.
in love with the dictionary. Imagine, she made me fall in love with the dictionary. So, yeah. So she was a mother. She was less of a mother, more of a mentor, more
Mhm.
of a friend when I needed. She was there, that shoulder to cry on, and that backbone that pushes you to your limits. And yes, I had limiting beliefs that I would never go back to what I was. But she turned that around. She said, "Why do you think that you will not make your journey back? Why don't you give it a try?"
Mm.
So I tried, and I
Yes.
kept trying when I started getting better and better. So,
Nice.
and here I am today, and I'm very, very thankful to my mom and papa, because in my journey, in my lows especially, they pushed me back to the heights that I can achieve. So yes, yeah, you need an army to fight your battle,
Mhm.
and mine has been my parents.
So, Khushbu, is this book available on Amazon or?
It's available on Notion Press. You can always just Google Love, Life, and Living,
Mhm.
and it's available.
Okay.
And it's not overpriced. It's pocket friendly.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that people can see. Normally
Uh-huh.
people in any family, okay, whether it's Indian, European, American, whatever, Asian, uh, money is a criteria everywhere for the
Hmm.
common man.
Hmm.
Okay, so uh, My book is just rupees 150, something that you is small fee. And part of this, why I kept it a very simple looking book, and no hardcover and no big fancy things and no fancy words. Very easy to read. It is open from the age of 7 to the age of 70. Children who are at the age of 7 will learn how to live their lives, and people at 70 will remember those good old days that they started out life with. So it's for everyone. It's very easy. The stories are not more than 1.5 page, and they're relatable.
Hmm.
And the book cover has a clock, and it has a clock for the reason that my mother always used to say, respect time, because that's one thing that will never come back. You can get everything if you have time with you, but if you don't have time, what about that? So don't go angry to bed. Never say something that you may regret tomorrow. And what if tomorrow never comes?
Yes.
You always live in the moment. Make the most of the moment, because you're not going to get it back. So yeah, I'd give that credit to my mom, because, and that's the reason that it's a clock. It's a clock
Yes.
on the front cover. And on the back cover, they've written some wonderful things about me. I don't know what's true, but yeah, I try to keep up to it.
Okay, awesome. And here comes, maybe I'm asking for too much, Khushbu. So if our audience wants to reach out to you,
Yes.
could you please give me the
Uh,
social media, like how to reach out to you?
on Facebook, what is that? Facebook,
Yes,
not Facebook.
right.
Yeah. Facebook. Okay, on Facebook, I'm available on the name of Khushbu Seth.
Mhm.
It's spelled out KHUSHBOOSHETH. So that's the name. You can just send me a friend's request and I accept it. And you can DM me or directly into the messenger section with your queries, and you'll get an answer in less than 5 minutes. That's a
Mhm.
record.
Awesome. Awesome.
That's a record time that my team is doing at. Then on you, I have my Insta handle also, not very fancy, Khushbu Seth 83 at the rate of gmail.com, which is my Gmail ID also. So you can send
Mhm.
in your email format on that. So yeah, that's also available. And obviously, WhatsApp is 9619207622. So you can always send in your queries and we'll get back to you.
Sure. I will mention all these details in the comments section as well on the Facebook, so that anyone who wants to contact Dr. Khushbu can reach out to her. Thanks a lot. It's been my dream since ages. Like, I want to have your story interviewed and make it this success story living, because we read a lot, we see a lot of people around, but whom we know that who are living success story, it is like heroes are amongst us. So that's what I wanted your story to capture and make it a lot of people get inspired.
Um,
It's Khushbu. I'm very grateful to you, Khushbu.
Nizam, it was great being alongside with you, where coaching for results, and it's very nice, knowing that we're building a very strong society. And one last shout out to the society that we come from, Mr. Nizam, myself. We are all here in the field of psychology, parapsychology, therapists, healers, psychologists, whatever you may call us, whatever tags we wear. Well, I do not want to make this look like, oh, psychologists never recommend therapists. No, that's not true. I'm a psychologist, and I'd let all of you know we do recommend a EFT healer or a NLP healer or a coach or whatever the names that society has given us or the streams that we come from has given us. Well, let's not tear each other up. Let's build each other up. Let's not put hateful posts
So,
about doctors or healers or therapists. No, let's all be one community and help each other, and let's grow this community and be strong, because in growth there is strength. In tearing each other down, there is no strength. It is
So
dividing,
so true.
you're just dividing forces. So when you divide, you don't have strength. There's no growth. So if you want strength and growth, you need to build each other up. So please don't tear each other down. Don't put on that, okay, these are fake, these are true, and all that kind of posts. We all are here to help. We're in a helping profession. So let's start with our own society. So a shout out to all the lovely healers and therapists I know, Mr. Nizam being one of them.
Thank
Uh,
you.
well, I really look up to people of every field because it's very difficult to be where you are, to make a choice to be where we all have had our own journeys, and some have been easy, some have been hard, some have been very, very tiring. So let's not make it more difficult. Let's make it easy. You know,
Yes.
sometimes the easier way also can be a good way.
Yes. That's the best message I got. Thanks a lot, Khushbu. Thanks for
Yeah,
your wonderful messages. Thank you.